People, listen up to dangerous times. I mean, it's a war going on overseas. It's like these motherfuckers declaring war on me. Take my fucking head off. And you. You're the right. They trying to fucking take us off the map. Pay attention, nigga. I was born here crazy, and I'ma die here, man. No justice, fuck it, then no peace. Till they stop shooting and kill, leaving us dead in the street. And please, see, I done heard enough of the BS and been right with Jesus. So I got my heat on me. It's like the USA declared war on me. Huh? It's like the USA declared war on me. What? It's like the USA declared war on me.
Yo, what up? It's Phonics, 10453. First vid, you know what I mean? A little nervous, but we're gonna get down to business. Big shout out to Stick 187. Stick, what up, homie? Thanks for the inspiration. Keep empowering our people, all people of color, to do something. This is, you know what I'm saying, do you remember? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all what I remember, and if you don't, you will know, or you can Google it, whatever. And if you do, ride with me. Katherine Johnson last year was killed by the pigs of the Atlanta Police Department. 92-year-old woman went in the house and you know, scared her. She fired back and they killed her. Not much I can say about that. You know, it constantly goes on and it's something we have to change. Sean Bell, 2006, New York City, my hometown, was killed by the pigs, the cowardly pigs at that. Just having a party, you know, he was about to get married the next day, and they ended a young man's life. Assata Shakur, political prisoner. I remember her. You know, strong woman, strong views, and she's in exile now in Cuba. God bless her. Matula Shakur, another political prisoner. Stepfather Tupac Shakur, the great Tupac Shakur, Dr. Matula Shakur, excuse me. Currently trying to get he's trying to get out. He's trying to get vindicated. You know, the powers that be are not trying to see that happen. Larry Davis, infamous Larry Davis, the great Larry Davis. 1986, took police on a trip they weren't prepared for. You know, they came in this man's house illegally. He was selling drugs for them, and they tried to kill him, but they got more than they bargained for. The great my leader, my companion in life, Malcolm X, great Malcolm X, who was murdered in 1965 by the corrupt Nation of Islam. They're not Muslims. Don't let that fool you. They're not Muslims. They murdered him, but his legacy still lives on. Do y'all remember that? Because I do. Medgar Evers, another great civil rights activist who was gunned down in front of his home by a Ku Klux Klan member in 1963. I remember that. I remember slavery, and in your books, in your textbooks of school kids, you might get we came over on a boat and we landed here and we put in slavery. That's not it. That's not the whole story. That's not the story of the mothers that was pregnant, that got raped and thrown overboard, along with their children, and the men was dehumanized and broken down and was made to feel less than human, less than a man. I remember that. Nelson Mandela, apartheid. I remember that. I remember he spent many years in prison, and he came out to be the president of South Africa. I remember that, and y'all need to check that out. That's very important information for our people in our community, because we do come from Africa. Regardless of you want to say America what, America this and that, you come from Africa. Some way or another, you come from Africa. Yeah. Just because they look a little bit different, their hair might be a little bit peasier, and you think you don't come from there, yeah, you do. You're an African. Black Panther movement of the 1960s and early 70s. I remember that. Great time for black people. We had pride. We had strength. We weren't scared like we are now. We weren't prepared for anything, but we dared to do anything. You dig? And we are missing that nowadays. There's no pride anymore. This white man, he's making a mockery of us and all people of color. And we have to be strong and We have to overcome that. I remember Rosa Parks. I remember her fight. Not really her fight, she was tired. She wanted a seat. That's what people seem to overlook. See, the white man, he puts things in your mind and you believe it. He made y'all believe like she was fighting for civil rights. She ain't had nothing to do with civil rights. She was tired and she wanted a seat. She wasn't giving her seat up. That's not tired, that's gangster. Because I do it too. You're not getting my seat if I'm tired. Unless you're a woman or a child, you're not getting it. Yeah, you better stand. Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, died in 1968 by assassin's bullet. We all know it was a white man. Of course it was. He killed him. Great speaker, great protester of non-violent situations. COINTELPRO, y'all don't know about that. Counterintelligence program. That was a program built in the 60s and the 70s to destroy every black movement that existed. They destroyed the Panthers, the Black Liberation Army, you name it, and all our leaders. They're the ones that put drugs in our community. Google it, look it up. It's on YouTube. COINTELPRO, counterintelligence program. Betty Shabazz, rest in peace. Powerful woman. You know, to lose a husband and live that long after him and to still be powerful and vibrant, you know, that's irreplaceable. Coretta Scott King, it's irreplaceable. Man, it's so many names. Anthony Baez, 1994, died in the Bronx by police. The pigs, the cowards. Football hit their car. He was out there. He was from Florida, and he visited some family, and he was going back home, but they just want to play some touch football. Hit the car. Short story. Cop killed him. He had asthma. They put him in the chokehold. 1994, that happened. And them pigs, yeah, they're free today, but they got to answer to a higher power at the end. Who else? If I'm leaving out anybody, please, excuse me. Mumia Abu-Jamal, political prisoner. He's on a trial. Well, he's not on trial. Excuse me. He's on death row. Got convicted in 1981 for killing a cop. The evidence, all substantial, trumped up charges, and is currently on death row. We need to fight to get him into trial. We need to get our political prisoners out. My generation, I was born in the 80s, the early 80s. I'm you. I understand. We don't know a lot, but we don't need to forget anything either. This is very important information, and we need to start passing it to each other. He's currently locked up in Pennsylvania, and I'm pretty much gonna end it right there. Big shout out to all the political prisoners. Big shout out to the Stick 187 movement, homie. I got you. It's Finest, your boy. You know what I'm saying? Top friend on 6 page. Hit me up on MySpace, myspace.com/finest. What up, homie? I'm here. I'm here to support you in all the topics, and we're gonna keep this thing moving, because that's what we gotta do as people. I'm talking about all people of color, not just black people. All people of color. All people that feel like they've been dealt the wrong card. White, black, whatever. Because all the white people ain't wealthy, and they get, the ones you call white trash, they get dealt the wrong hand. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit me up, hit me with your comments, and let me know what you want to talk about, and we gonna keep this moving, alright? What's up? What's poppin'?